Welcome to Camtasia. Today I'm going to provide you a brief overview of how to navigate around Camtasia. Begin by downloading the free trial or using our license for UT's IDT program. To use the Camtasia add-in within PowerPoint, begin by opening up PowerPoint. On the top, you'll see the add-in to begin recording your PowerPoint presentation. This Camtasia narration is actually being performed within Camtasia, the software itself. So I will show you around and navigate around as if it's a simulation. But within PowerPoint, it'll simply record your screen and your audio and your camera for you if you'd like. So let's start by going to the Add-in tab. And here you should see your familiar tools for recording an audio. Your big red button to begin recording, your microphone. The little target icon is to toggle your camera and your recording. You can display your camera preview by showing your monitor screen. And you can adjust your specific recording options such as your microphone or your camera by selecting the little slider options on the far right. To start recording, just as you did with any of your other audio software, you simply select the big red, your microphone, to set up your microphone options, and then select the big red button to begin recording. When you're done, you hit your escape key and test your audio. It'll populate you back to the Camtasia software, where you can either select to produce your audio and your video or simply edit it before you do that. Let me take you there now. So that was shown to you through a PowerPoint presentation. Simply by using that add-in button on the top, we could have recorded that exact presentation. But I'm going to take you to the Camtasia Studio now so you can see what it looks like within Camtasia. Now we're in Camtasia. Look familiar? When I select Finished Recording, or Escape button, right, it'll populate everything that I just recorded right in here, in my track 1 and track 2. And again, here's where we can edit everything. Now you can see that I've recorded my audio and my video, and it's populated back to the Camtasia suite to edit it. Notice at the bottom of the screen differences between the original audio track that I've already edited and the one that I'm doing now. Hear the white noise in the background? Do you see the difference between the audio? Camtasia offers us a number of elements that we can use to customize our audio and make it sound as beautiful as Audacity or GarageBand did. So before we go any further, let's adjust that audio to make it sound crisper like the beginning of the audio was. I'm simply going to select the audio effect, and it gives me these options. Now I already I went up to edit and I selected split for this section in my audio because I wanted you to be able to hear the difference and see the difference between a well edited version and a version that still needs to be edited to make it sound more inviting and appealing. So I have this clip that's free, right? So I can move it here. So I'm going to drop and drag these elements into that clip and watch what it does for me automatically. It's a quick and dirty way to reduce your noise in the background. So you hear that white air conditioning noise. So I'm going to click and drag it and bring it down to the clip I want to reduce the noise in. And if you notice visually, it's going to drop it down in those blank areas here a little bit more. And then I'm going to bring my volume leveling down just like I did the noise reduction. And notice how it brought my volume level down. Now I want it to be the same as the beginning of my audio. So if you notice it went down considerably. I'm going to bring it back up a little bit so it's not quite as low. I want my audience to be able to hear me. So I kind of match the beginning and the end here. And if I'm going to spend more time on it, obviously I'm going to zoom in and make certain I'm being a little bit more intricate in what I'm doing. But this is just a quick way to show you how it's done. Now let me show you around the other elements of Camtasia. Let's take a look around. If you double click on the media section here, or click on the media section, you'll see the different recordings that you've created so far. You can right click on it to tell it what you want to do. For example, if I right click on it, I can see that I can either add it to my timeline, or I can actually even drag it and drop it down to the timeline if I choose to do that. Here I have annotations like you did in Articulate with the captions. Transitions are nice, just like in PowerPoint. It allows you to go from one screen to another, and I think I already dropped a fade-in transition. You simply drop and drag them down there. You can see where it's highlighted there. I have that already for transitioning this next recording into the audio. Behaviors and animations are going to act similar to how Articulate states and animations work. Cursor effects, if you notice throughout this simulation, because it wasn't just a recording that I did just in PowerPoint, I was actually clicking on the screen and showing you from location to location I was going, and the cursor effects allow you to highlight where you are at any one given time. Here they are. Voice narration and audio effects. And that's where we began. So finally, I'd like to show you the closed caption option. Gives you the option to simply import or drop and drag a caption file. Right here. Makes making accessibility easy. Last but not least, there are some tools down here that might be helpful as well. Instead of going up to the edit menu to look for your split option, you can also go down here. You have a split option here, as well as a cut option if you want to delete something or cut it and move it, and your copy button. Okay, and your zoom button, obviously, to help you move in and move out, to be able to see what you're editing a little bit easier. That's all I have for you today. Now I ask you to explore, and I look forward to hearing and seeing your visually, beautifully engaging video pieces.